Horses are on the track for the third race at the Illinois State Fair. The ISOBA race for 2-year-old pacing fillies. Win, place, show, and exacta wagering. 7 minutes to post. No scratches, no driver changes. Here are the starters. Number 1, CHEVIE Sprints, owned by Clyde Stevens of LaCenter, Kentucky. Trained and driven by Ronnie Guy. Number 2, MACK and Cheese, owned by Don Nolan. By Jerome and Mary Louise Wesnick of Harvard, trained by Don Nolan. Ross Leonard in the bike. Number 3, IWANTSUMPUN, owned by Jody Peacock, Howard Zimmerman, and Don Trilling of Illinois, trained by Jody Peacock, driver Dale Heitman. Number 4, I Think My Driver's Sexy, owned by Greg Molink of Brighton, by William Beck of Edinburgh, trained by Bob Walker, the driver, Dean McGee. Number 5, Muffy's Shrimp, is owned by John Liviakis of Mill Valley, California, trained by Irvin Miller. The driver is Andy Miller. Number 6, REDHOT PEPPERPOT, owned by Jim and Donna Krebs of Cantrell, trained by Jim Krebs. Tony Morgan will drive. Number 7, Call Me Maggie, owned by William and Norma Spencer of Plymouth, Indiana. Jerry Robinson, the trainer, the driver, Dave McGee. And number 8, Buy Me a Rose, owned by Hunt Harness Horses Incorporated, by the Roger and Dawn Sampson stable, and by the Brian Pinske stable of Big Rock and Downers Grove, Illinois, trained and driven by Brian Pinske. Post time in 5 minutes. Here they come. They're off and pacing. I Think My Driver's Sexy goes right for the lead. IWANTSUMPUN is there, and CHEVIE Sprints is a close-up third. The three-way speed duel heading on to the first turn. IWANTSUMPUN gets the lead in between horses. CHEVIE Sprints toward the inside. I Think My Driver's Sexy stacks up third and is still parked going to the quarter-mile mark. Gap of 2 more lengths to Muffy's Shrimp, who's racing in fourth. Then Mack and Cheese goes fifth. Just in front as they race toward the quarter-mile mark of REDHOT PEPPERPOT. Then Buy Me a Rose and Call Me Maggie last. Opening quarter, 29 and 2/5 seconds. I Think My Driver's Sexy has finally made the top by a length, heading on to the back stretch. Followed by IWANTSUMPUN in second. CHEVIE Sprints is third, and then Muffy's Shrimp in fourth, followed by Mack and Cheese toward the inside. And REDHOT PEPPERPOT now begins moving in the outer lane of traffic up into the 5th position, some 6 lengths off the leader as they approach the half-mile mark. Also, Buy Me a Rose is on the move on the outside, followed by Call Me Maggie, who takes to the outside as well. The half was reached in 59 and 4/5 seconds. Mack and Cheese gets shuffled to the back of the field, heading past the draw gate. They're being led by I Think My Driver's Sexy by a length. And REDHOT PEPPERPOT is now second by a neck, followed by IWANTSUMPUN, who's down toward the inside in third. Buy Me a Rose still moving up with cover fourth, just to the outside of CHEVIE Sprints. That one is locked in on the rail with no place to go. Followed by Call Me Maggie, who starts to angle 3 wide, and there's a problem for REDHOT PEPPERPOT on the turn. REDHOT PEPPERPOT took a few bad steps and lost 8 lengths to the leader in the process. 3/4 and 1:30. Here comes Buy Me a Rose, trying to chase down I Think My Driver's Sexy, who still leads it by 3/4 of a length. IWANTSUMPUN needs room. Call Me Maggie coming from far back. Buy Me a Rose gets the lead, and now Muffy's Shrimp in the center of the track along with Call Me Maggie. Call Me Maggie, Muffy's Shrimp, Buy Me a Rose coming to the line. Muffy's Shrimp got it by a head. It's close for second, either Buy Me a Rose or Call Me Maggie for that second spot in 1:58 and 4. Are placed as they finished. And that means, folks, we have just seen the biggest upset of the week, because Muffy's Shrimp went off at 41-1. Now, how often will you see an Irvin Miller trained, Andy Miller driven horse at the State Fair go off at 41-1? And here come the return prices. Look at that exacta. 5-8 on the exacta, $789.60. Rundown is next.